Greetings and humble salutations. I am Adriana Young. I am a senior middle school education major with a concentration in science, hailing from Brandywine, Maryland, and I attend the illustrious Virginia State University. To start off, what are some characteristics I believe I possess that make me a strong tutor? I've had a plethora of teaching experiences as I prepare to go into the classroom this spring. This past summer, I had the opportunity to go to Memphis, Tennessee, where I was a participant in the Memphis Teacher Residency Program. I served as a Marjorie Lee Taylor STEM fellow where I was able to teach math. As a fellow, I learned how to introduce gradual release into the classroom and act as an instructor instead of an instructor or facilitator instead of honing down in person standing up teaching. This also allowed me to give a different perspective on what it's like to teach students where they have control and they are teaching themselves and they are learning and building upon their own thoughts. And as the adult or as the facilitator, you're kind of guiding their thinking. And this goes hand in hand with metacognition and building Bloom's taxonomy, where we're trying to allow students to be able to apply and evaluate and create and not just maintain understanding. And I think that's a really strong skill I possess as I tutor math. I also had experience in Milwaukee, Wisconsin the previous summer where I acted as a fourth grade classroom teacher. This was an elementary position, but also it gave me an opportunity to immerse myself in a Spanish speaking culture, in a Spanish speaking environment. This taught me cultural responsibility, but also ensuring that when I do teach, I differentiate experience to ensure that every student has access to what I'm trying to get across and every student feels seen and heard in some of the examples that I present to them. Beyond that, and some of my classroom experience that I gained at Virginia State University, this would be my fourth semester with EduTutor. So I understand the responsibility of engaging students in the greater Virginia area, but also I understand VDOE and what students are expected to learn at this time. So it would not be too far off from the expectations of EduTutor. That also goes into why I think I'm a strong on-camera tutor. I know what it's like to be an EduTutor and the expectations that come with it. I also know that when you entrust adults to engage students online, you have to ensure that as the adult, you are present, you are active, you are paying attention, and you ensure that learning is actually happening. That comes with asking questions, that comes with being present, that comes with making sure you are in your best space yourself, because students only allow what they mimic. Students only want to do what they see you doing. And I want to protect the integrity of EduTutor, but also the integrity of the mission to ensure that students are prepared to not only successfully pass the year that they are in, but be prepared to move on into the year that they're going into, better at whatever subject that we are trying to get across. And I think all of those skills encompass make me a very strong EduTutor.